Two. All right, we are live here for Get Inspired. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be here with you today. My name is Robin Nielsen, and we just love sharing stories of inspiration because, you know, health challenges can make life really hard. And sometimes we don't know what direction to go in. We get so much information and a lot of it is misinformation. And so when you can hear from someone who's really seen some profound changes in her life, health-wise, and of course, you know, just able to live such a better life, it's so inspiring. And, you know, I can chat at you all day about the things that, you know, really make a difference. But when you hear from another woman who has like been in the trenches and done it herself, it's pretty awesome. So today I want to introduce to you, let me just share with you, Shema'u, is that correct?
Yeah, Shema'u.
Shema'u, yeah, I'm making it too hard. Shema'u, and this beautiful woman is calling in all the way from Nigeria. And it's late there. So we know this woman is super dedicated and she's going to need to sleep in the morning to catch up on her sleep. So welcome, Shema'u. It's so great to have you here.
Good to have you. Good to be with you, Robin.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So we're just going to take a peek at a little bit of your story. So tell us, where are you in Nigeria?
I'm in Kano State, Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria, Kano State.
It's called Kano State?
Yes, Kano State.
Kano State. And are you, so I don't know my geography at all. Are you, do you have mountains? Do you have ocean? Like, what are you close to?
No, we don't have mountains in Kano, not very much. Yeah, we don't have oceans too, not around us. Yeah, we have oceans in Lagos, but not in Kano. Kano is dry. Yeah, Kano, it's dry. It's very fertile. The land is fertile. It's good for farming.
Yeah. So do you have crops? Do you have some agriculture there?
Yeah, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
And what is the biggest crop that you grow? What kind of food?
Rice, maize, millet. Yeah.
Okay. And what is maize, you said? Is that like corn?
Yes, rice, maize, millet, beans. Yeah.
Okay.
We all grow those in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And
so a lot of grains.
Tomatoes, pepper, onions.
Okay.
A lot of vegetables, spinach.
Very nice.
Moringa. You know moringa? Moringa leaves.
Mm. Oh, moringa.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of moringa. Yeah.
Very nice. All right. So, are you married?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And do you have any children?
Pardon?
Do you have a family?
Yeah, I do. I have my husband and my 3 daughters.
Oh. So you are a busy woman.
Sort of. I work in a secondary school, a boarding school.
Okay.
Yes, we're running a boarding school, so I meet supervisions there. I take care of their feeding, the welfare of students. Yeah, it's a little hectic, but
yes,
we're on break now.
Okay, so it's busy. You have a very busy life. You run a boarding school.
Yes, I do.
Yes. So I would like to share a few pictures of you that you shared with us. And then you're going to tell us how you've sort of made this transformation of yours. So here's this, I'm just guessing, this may be one of the older pictures from a while ago. Can you tell us about this picture?
Yeah, this picture was snapped in 2009, and sometime in December.
And what were some of the symptoms that you were experiencing then?
Yes. Then I was having irregular periods, weight gain, pains in my legs and back. Yeah, there's hair growing in under my jaw and my skin with split ends. Always tired, lack of energy, cravings, a lot of cravings. Yeah, experience was, but I didn't experience brain fog, night flashes. The major problem I had was irregular period.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can have my period once in 4 months, and sometimes I can have my period 3 weeks in a month.
Yeah.
Sometimes very heavy flow, and sometimes it's just a scanty one.
Okay.
The type that you don't even need a pad.
Yes.
But most of the time I have a very heavy flow with a lot of cramps.
Okay. So at that time you had irregular menstrual cycles, weight gain, you were really tired. You had some facial hair growth on your chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say that you had brain fog?
No, I didn't.
You did not have brain fog. Yeah.
No, I didn't have brain fog.
Okay. And you had said that you, well, no, maybe not. Did you then, because of your irregular menstrual cycles, did you feel that you suffered from infertility, or was that not really an issue for you?
I really did. I really did. Because of the irregular period, I can't even conceive. Sometimes when you just miss that month, you're expecting to see a positive PT. And when you see that negative PT, it's really devastating. We've been trying, we go to this hospital, go to the other one. The only thing is they say it's irregular period, you own or you don't ovulate. The only solution is to take birth control pills. And there's this drug, Premalut-N. When I take Premalut-N, the bleeding will stop and I'll have my period maybe for 3 months. In the 4th month, everything will change. That's how we've been trying for 10 years. We couldn't conceive. Going from here to there, it's really frustrating. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Well, gosh, it sounds like our advice here, right? Just take the birth control pills. That's what we're told here too.
And
Yeah.
some will even tell you can't conceive.
Right.
That's what some doctors tell you can't conceive. We've been trying, we used Clomid, tamoxifen, gonadotropin. The final stage just said we're going for insemination or IVF.
Right.
Yeah, which my husband said he doesn't like.
Okay.
So we were just hoping to have a solution. And all of a sudden, a doctor diagnosed me of PCOS. Yes, and that was in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2012, the doctor diagnosed me of PCOS, and I was browsing for PCOS research. I just came along Insulite Labs. So when I went into the site, that was when I even knew what PCOS is all about, how it works on the body, how it's better maintained. And I said, thank God, I've got my answer. So I went in, I started dieting with the exercise, that craving awareness, everything. I started following it step by step. Then I ordered the supplements for 3 months first. When I started taking it, before I even started taking the supplements, I had started losing weight. Yeah. So on the first month that I took that supplement, I had even conceived without even knowing.
Did you really?
I did.
Wow, that's amazing. So that sounds like Lindsay. Her first in 5 weeks she conceived. That's amazing.
The very first month, I even thought it wasn't pregnancy, but I started having some symptoms. And I promised not to take any PT again because I'm tired of seeing the negative results. So I went directly to the doctor. He scanned and he said, yes, you're pregnant. But he said it seems it's not a normal pregnancy, but we will try and see what we can do. So he placed me on progesterone injection twice in a week. I took for the first week. In the second week, the baby was dead. So he had to evacuate it.
Okay.
I just continued with my supplements, my dieting and exercise. Life went on. Then I became very healthy. I gained my energy, my periods were regular, everything was just fine, no more pains. I started growing nice hair. Yeah, my skin became fresh and good looking. Above all, I was well. Yeah, I really felt well and I looked good. Yeah, so I was very happy with the way my life was transformed. I completed my 6 months dose of the supplement. Though I didn't conceive then, but I was fine. I knew that I was very, very fine. So we just continued tracking those ovulation days. Yeah, so in 2014, I conceived again. Yeah, so in 2015, I gave birth to a baby girl, but we lost her at birth. We lost the baby at birth. So I continued, I ordered the supplements, 3 months order, but before I took it, I felt as if I was pregnant. I started taking it for a day and 3 days. I said, let me have a scan. I went and had a scan and it was positive. I conceived again. 9 months after the delivery of the other baby, I conceived. And it was a fine, normal pregnancy. Yeah, I had my baby girl again.
Wow, what a story. Oh my gosh, you've been through so much, but you never lost hope.
I never lost hope. I never lost hope. I've been praying. I've been praying. God, may God assist me. All along, I was always praying. Yeah, I was doing my exercise, doing my diet, taking my supplements, and at the same time, I was praying. And God answered my prayers. And I'm telling you, after 9 months, my baby was 9 months, I conceived again.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So now I have 2 babies. One is 2 years, 3 months, and the other one is 10 months.
Yeah. So you are a busy mom.
Yes, I am.
A busy mom and running a boarding school.
Yeah, I am a really busy person. I think that's why I can even shed these pounds I already gained after her delivery. You see, I have to eat for her and myself.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think after weaning, I'll come back to normal.
Yes. It's so true. Like we do have to put on some extra weight to feed our babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You
important
just have
to know.
yeah, you have to eat healthy for the baby. The moment I started dieting too, but I noticed my breast milk went down. So the baby wasn't having enough breast milk.
Okay.
But I am trying to eat healthy. I'm eating healthy. I exercise, but not as regular as I should because I'm always busy.
You know what? You are so busy, you probably don't need more. You're so
Yeah.
busy, just that's enough. And just make sure you get enough rest and enough carbohydrates in, so that your body doesn't think you're in famine mode. So I want to show another picture of you.
All right.
You sent us a lot of pictures, but let me share. This one is well, they're all so beautiful, but This is your glamour photo.
Yeah.
Look how gorgeous she is. Oh my gosh. That yellow is so beautiful on you. So beautiful.
This one, it was after I've lost those pounds when I was feeling fine. And you see, I even look more beautiful than the other one. The other one, I was looking so fat.
Yeah, this one you just look radiant. Like you look so confident in this picture. So confident.
Yeah. And I even feel confident. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing those with us. So I know a lot of women listening, you know, you tried Clomid, you did not try IVF, but you tried tamoxifen, you
Tamoxifen,
said?
yes. And
That's so
gonadotropin. Gonadotropin is an injection. They
okay.
normally give it as a tie. Yeah, I tried it too.
And then you just decided to stop all that, um, just start getting your body healthier
Yes.
and praying. And you
Yes.
went through some pretty traumatic events. You lost your first pregnancy pretty early on, and then your second one at birth, which is
Yeah.
super traumatic. But you never lost hope. And then a while later, you just kept getting healthier and healthier and healthier, and pretty soon you had 2 babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that women are going to want to know your secrets. So, like, could you share maybe like what were the most important things for you? You took your supplements. Were you really regular with the Insulite nutrients?
Yes. I was very regular with the insulite nutrients. They really transformed my life. Yes. And that dieting, I was consistent on.
So
I
you were
never eat.
consistent eating healthy. So tell us about what
Yes,
that
I
looks
never,
like for you. Is it hard?
like,
Is it hard for you to eat healthy?
yes, at first it was. At first it was because I was used to eating a lot of rice, bread. I can take a loaf of bread in a day.
Oh, me too.
So stopping eating those things is very difficult. Very, very difficult. I will take a heap of a plate of rice, but even before I started dieting, I'm used to taking salad. Every day I take salad, but the quantity of rice I'm taking is too much. So by eliminating, I just followed the sharing of the plate we got in the Insulite guide. Yeah, you take away half, replace with protein and vegetables. I tried it and it worked, but it was
That's
very
so
difficult.
great.
I thought I couldn't make it, but I tried. Yes, I tried eliminating the bad carbs, replacing with the healthy ones, little by little, little by little, and it became part of me. Up till now, I can't eat as before. Yeah. And when I came to exercise, the very first day I started exercising, I normally go out on a walk, but it wasn't very long. So if I don't take a long walk, I will jog inside my house. My husband is my greatest inspiration.
Mm.
Yeah, he motivated me. We exercised together. The very first day I started my 5 minutes jog, I was like, I was going to faint. He said, sit down, do it gradually, gradually. So I started gradually, gradually, 5 minutes, slowly, slowly, increasing the pace, little by little, adding more minutes. Then it just became part of me. If I don't exercise 30 minutes in a day, my body asks me, I don't feel nice when I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really difficult, but when you have it in mind that you have a motive, that is what you want, you can do it. But it needs a lot of patience. Yeah, you have to be patient. If you're not patient, you can do it. And above all, you have to love yourself. You have to love what you're doing. Just as you keep on saying, respect your body. You respect your body, respect yourself. That was what I have been doing. I respect my body, I feed it well, I do my exercise, I have enough rest, and I got what I wanted.
You are a driven woman. And that's why I always say you have to have that big why. Like, why is it so important for you to get healthy, right? What is, how is your health holding you back from living the life you want? And you were very clear on that.
Once you have a motive, you have it in mind, you go out of your way to have what you want.
Right.
And since you've been shown the way to do it, thanks so much to Insulite, because I had never knew that I was supposed to diet, and I had never knew that was the steps I was supposed to take to diet. What we have in mind is it's fats that make you fat, not carbohydrates. So the moment you start taking away those fats, you don't lose weight. But the moment you start taking out that carbohydrates, those sugar, then you start feeling fine.
Yes.
But what I want to tell ladies that are trying is you should be consistent and do everything gradually. Gradually. When you do it little by little, increasing and a little, it will be fine. But if you say you're going to do it all at once, you stop this all at once, you can't do it. Yeah, you can do it.
So what I heard you say is be consistent, make the changes gradually over time, give your body a chance to heal. Yeah.
When you listen to your body, you do what your body needs, and you'll be healthy.
And
that was what I did.
I also heard you say to respect your body. Can you tell us more about that?
What I mean by that is looking at your size. That's not what you want.
Right.
So you just have to respect it for it to become what you want. When you look at your size and not happy with it, then have it in mind that I'm going to make it what I want. By that, you're respecting your body, and you should feed it the way it should change. You should exercise the way you can have what you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so true. I really think it's important to look back at our ancestors, to look back at our great-grandmothers, our great-grand-aunts, to see what they look like, because that's kind of what we can expect to look like. Right? And I think that oftentimes we set our expectations to be something completely different. And if we just, yeah. Are you still there? While we're waiting for Shema'u to come back, I can show you. Here she comes. There you are.
Yeah.
You're pretty handy with technology. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you've given some really amazing tips today, and such an inspirational story, from really kind of feeling lost with your health and not sure what to do. And it's interesting because I often say that you don't need a diagnosis, right, to make changes. But in your case, it gave you a very clear direction. We'll give her just a chance to come back on here. So it gave you, when you were diagnosed with PCOS, it gave you a very clear direction, and you started doing research, and then you were able to make a plan.
Yeah. But I've never counted calories.
Yay! Oh my gosh, so excited.
I've never counted calories, and I don't go on my scale. You know, when I started dieting, I think I did like 4 months before going on my scale. So I was like, so can I lose this much? I lost 24 pounds in 4 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I was really happy. I was so excited.
Yeah.
I never thought I could do that. But it's with the help of the Insight, because every week you send us health tips. You do this, you do that. With that Food Friday, even though Food Friday became a little bit later than when I started the Insight, but every week there is a message, there's an email that will be sent to you on health tips. It really helped.
That's so great. You know, I am so glad to hear that, because sometimes I don't think anybody is watching them. But you were.
I did. And you know, I made some ladies here in Nigeria order those supplements, and it worked on them.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor, she's been married for 4 years without any issue, without irregular period, weight gain. And I'm telling you now, she has 2 kids too.
So this is another woman who in Nigeria who's on Insight?
Yes, my neighbor.
And and how long has she been on the system? 4 years?
No, I'm not quite sure. It's like when I made her order the supplements, she took the supplements, and I don't know whether she's still on now, but she got what she wanted too.
Got her children, yeah. Started her family. Well, you're such an inspiration. I mean, such an inspiration. We hear from a lot of women in Nigeria, actually, and I wish that more of them could join in on the program.
I hope so.
And one of my goals is to come down and see you. I would love to do that and have like a meetup and talk about this, you know, and see if we can't start a movement there.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm ready to help in any way.
Yeah, well, you would be the leader. I would just be your assistant.
I hope so.
That's so great. So give us your 3 big tips. You've already shared some, and you can just repeat them if you want. But for a woman who is, you know, trying to figure out how to help herself, you know, where to start, like what are your top 3 suggestions for her on how to take charge of her health and feel better?
Okay, the first tip is her food. Yeah, she should eliminate the bad carbs with good ones. She should say no to sugar, no to white rice, and white flour. These 3, if she can eliminate these 3 and replace them with healthy ones, depending on what she has in her own area. Because you see, in Nigeria, it's not all those food you're telling us that we have. Mainly we have carbohydrates, a lot of carbohydrates here. Our food mainly is carbohydrates. Yeah, so here the best option in Nigeria is eliminating rice is to replace it with beans. Yeah, beans, sweet potatoes, then the vegetables. We have a lot of spinach here, and spinach is really good. We have moringa. A lot of the things, depending on what she has in her own area, the first thing is to correct her diet.
Okay, then that's tip number 1.
Is,
okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, so tip number 1 is food and correct your diet. So we can still hear you. Your screen is just frozen. So you can keep talking. Okay, we'll wait for Shema'u to come back on with us. In the meantime, I can share another gorgeous picture of her while we're waiting on her journey. Here's another really beautiful picture of her. She was so gracious to share all these pictures with us. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. All right, let me just see if I can help her get back on here. There you are. Yeah, you have to have a strong internet connection, so it makes it hard for a lot of people, and myself included sometimes. Okay, so we're on tip number 2.
Tip number 2 is exercise. She needs to exercise. No matter how little, she should start gradually. Movements in the house, from the kitchen to the sitting room. She should do her house chores herself. Then at least she should go out for some exercise. That walk is enough. If she can have a walk, maybe when she's starting, she can start walk with 15 minutes. 15 minutes is good for a walk. Then gradually she increases her time and a little more vigorous one, something to move her body. Yeah. After her exercise, then the third thing is to look for the right supplements, which I did. Yeah.
Replacing those missing nutrients are so important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's food. Food is medicine, right? Movement is medicine, and replacing missing nutrients. Yeah. Yeah. This woman has been following the program. We can tell. And I noticed that you said that when you first started exercising, it was really hard for you. You were so tired. Like you could just do 5 minutes.
Yeah. It was so difficult. But with time, I get used to it. And when I don't do it, I don't feel good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you should just listen to your body. What your body can take, do it. If you feel tired, you should stop and have some rest. Then gradually increasing the time. The body tells you what to do.
Yes.
Yeah, when the body is ready, it gives you more time. Yeah, you'll just see yourself increasing more time without even knowing.
Yes. That's one of my favorite sayings is you'll know when you're ready for the next thing. You'll know when you're ready. And you just do. And we have, Shema'u hit on some very important things, which with exercise and movement, which is you've really got to check your hunger. You have to check your energy, check your cravings, check your sleep. You know, how well are you sleeping? And check your menstrual cycle if you're still menstruating to see how movement is supporting you. Because if you overdo it, then you're going to have a lot of hunger, a lot of cravings. You're going to be super tired. You're not going to sleep well, and your menstrual cycle will become irregular again. Or if you're postmenopause, you'll get those hot flashes back, right? So, and even if you're in your 20s, you can get those hot flashes. So you just want to start monitoring, you know, how is movement supporting you? Is it giving you energy and giving you, you know, that next step in your health, or is it kind of sucking the life out of you? So you have to find that perfect right balance for where you are. Yeah. Well, we are so grateful that you joined us today, Shema'u, and we're so inspired by your story. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for giving me the chance and the opportunity to give my story. And I hope it makes changes to others.
Gosh, it sure will. It sure will. Just your story of hope and inspiration is so inspiring. Okay, now wishing you sweet dreams. I know it's your bedtime, and we will see you inside our group.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, so that was so incredibly inspiring, right? So incredibly inspiring. So this video will be here to listen to over and over, and you can also ask questions. So if you have any questions that you would like answers to, just post them right here, and we'll be sure to get to them. So, so great being here with you. I'm always so honored and grateful, and I look forward to seeing you inside our group. Bye, everyone.
Bye.